radio impulses into space. And all that are being heard on every radio telescope on the entire Earth.
Did you think it was?
I love when there's drinks all around.
The signals are broadcast as radio impulses into space. And all that are being heard on every radio telescope on the entire Earth.
Make sure it's on. Should be. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bit and cake in the chat. People already. Oh my god. Christina, Riley. Let me scroll up. Brad, Archaeus, Sweet Death, Sleek, Tend, Chaos. You got the right link there. Good. I've forgotten. Snogo, JR Primus. Did I say your name already? No. Good. Bregor, Jacob, GSD Valor, Lama, Cheeky Gal, Bonnie Boy, Paul is too good. Dire Raven, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I missed yesterday's stream. I know, I was really busy. But Brad Guns, how you doing? If you knew what stuff and things were happening, you would know that yesterday, instead of streaming, I actually released the premiere for Off Balance. So Off Balance is now live. Enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it anyway. Sattler, James Bond, Ralika, welcome to the stream. Alamar as well, how you doing? We're here and ready. Good. Pressed it. Been really busy. Willow, how you doing? Also, for those of you that are here, how many of you actually use, I know you've already, some of you may have already seen it, so don't go into it just yet. I'm going to explain. How many people got a message from Facebook today claiming to be me? Did you? A message or a friend's request? Because if you did, it's total and utter bollocks. Someone decided to try and make a really, really choppy fake profile. Disable social media, so not me. They tried to make a really choppy fake personal profile to duplicate my business page and try to reach out to the followers and send them scam mail. So if you do see it, block it and report it. But don't report it as impersonating, because Facebook are really shit with their rules and it doesn't count as impersonating if it's a profile with a name of a business. So what you need to do is you need to let them know that they've been harassing you if you've been getting spam, or that they are a fake account, because they are. They're not me. But if you've received one of those, report it, block it, move on. We do know about it. They have been reported heavily, including trademark infringement and all the rest of it, so they can get fucked later. No Facebook here, but I heard it happens. It happens all the time. The good thing is, however, is that it's validation. Because you only get someone trying to copy your entire business fucking account as a personal profile, really shoddily as well, and contact all their followers to try and sell them scams if you're somewhat successful. So, I win, right? Galen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Buddha, Lady Willow, welcome, welcome. Kest, how you doing as well? Welcome. Mike, welcome to the stream. So, to those dodgy shit stains, thank you for letting my audience know how important I am. Important enough to be copied and misrepresented. Fan-fucking-tastic. You almost felt left out when you didn't get one. Hey, Zion Ninjas. Bomb Weaving, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Driving from the day job to support the ESO habit, but I'm here. Good. Now, I do need to go pick up quests because I haven't done what I'm supposed to do, which is more stuff with the companion. I've been leveling it, but I haven't actually put any of the good stuff in there. So, Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, all that shit, not done yet. You didn't get one either? Rip. Thank you for the purple chicken. You are most welcome. Enjoy it in the face. Make sure you show off to all your friends. Make sure they are really jealous. And make sure you tell them where you got it from. Doesn't mean they're going to get one, but at least they can come watch. How you doing, Chaos? On the bright side? Yeah, exactly. There's always a bright side. And if there isn't, just make one up anyway. Yeah, make you feel better. Robla, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So jealous. You should be. Look. There he is. There's Mega. Purple chicken. Purple chicken. You done and did? Good. Which server did you use it on, Chaos? Because I didn't even check that. It doesn't matter because it's a universal code anyway, but... Boing. Murph, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Get rid of all the things. Best ESO out there, hands down. Thank you very much. What a legend. Boing. I will put my food on in a moment. Need to decon stuff first. Not that. How's that, Ninja? Slow and steady. Welcome to the stream. On Xbox NA, you have it. Don't tell Mike that. Oh my god. He doesn't need any more plugin. Looking for free DPS 70k plus to fill progression roster to start a clearing on all trial hard modes. We raid 3 days a week. Whisper for more info. I think you said all the info. It's pretty straightforward. You have a requirement and want people to meet it. Job done. One little check, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Craze, welcome to the stream as well. Come on. Did some dungeons yesterday while I was off stream. And I have loads of stuff and things to get rid of. Xbox NA for the win. See, he fucking heard you. I knew he was going to start. You've encouraged him now. You woke Mike up. He's supposed to be driving. Shh, don't encourage him. Who was that? Buddha! Oh my god, that was early. Thank you very, very much. Beer and cake in the chat. What a fucking legend. Oh my word. You have the Ninja Star emote. Thank you very much. Oi, that was naughty. I saw that. I saw that. Coyote stealing the Dragonborn. Very good. You know the rules, people. To fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place in the stream. We'll have to kill you instead. Thank you very, very much. Wrong one. I'm a bit tired today. Oh, inwards yawn, so you didn't catch it. Hopefully you didn't catch it, because I didn't throw it downwind. That can be sold for like 10k, because it will sell anyway. They always do. Now, Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, pledges, and then go. Not even coffee can wake me up today. I've been so busy the last couple of weeks. Yes, you run like a crab when you're trying to navigate with one hand. Lamb, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Why am I still in... Do not go in area chat. Oi! Micamus Maximus. Now up to a whopping 113 gifted subs on the channel. Can't do words. I'm adding R's and T's and stuff everywhere. Thank you very, very much indeed. Massively appreciated. 5 gifted subs, people. If you did receive one, make sure you say thank you in the chat. And the hype train has started as well. Coyote, you nearly got fucked then. That was close. You almost got killed by Mike and his massive sub-train. Also, I need to get more... What was that? Fighter skill, wasn't it? Major skill next. Don't yawn! Don't yawn! Hold it in my face. Buddha again with 2K! Fuck yes! Dead Dragonborn. I reckon I'm in local chat, but I'm not.
I love when it drinks all around.
You know the rules, people. To fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I'll have to kill you instead. Buddha, you are a legend. Thank you very, very much. Don't forget, people, if you do want the Ninja Star emotes and badges, you don't actually have to sub for those. There are specific sub emotes, but the Ninja Stars, there are several of them, and they jump through a certain amount of bits, but the first one starts at 1,000. That's how you get them, and you keep them forever, because basically you paid for them. Brutal, that was quick. That was very quick. James Bond with 300 bits, thank you very, very much. Beer and cake in the chat, people. I can't see what you're up to, because the hype train is there, but I think you're still on top of the leaderboard for that one. James Bond is way up there. Oh! My God, I'm trying really hard not to keep yawning.
I love when it drinks all around.
I got up fairly early today. How many people catch yawns, even if you're not in the same room? Like, are you catching it off the stream? Is it digitally contagious? God, that was hard to say. Say digitally contagious. Really fast. Don't type it, it doesn't count. Technical, I Hug the Wild, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It seems to think I've got someone in local chat, but I think it's just a bug for the load screen. Don't be dead, Claw. Thank you very much. Beer and cake in the chat. 32 months in a row. That went quick. Boing. They are. I nearly held that one in. It's just content. There's so much fucking work to get done. Do 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 do. Boing. Also, it's hot. Really fucking hot, which doesn't help. So, let's alter the temperature slightly by blowing hot air in my face and try and fix the yawning. Buddha, where the hell are your bits coming from? God, context was important there. Thank you very, very much indeed. 1.5k bits and healing himself. Very shiny. See what where I live. 1k from Technical as well. You have the Ninja Star. Use and abuse it as you see fit. Thank you very much. So the Dragonborn is being hit with bits and healing themselves. Bear in mind, by the way, the hype train is still active. You have 2.5 minutes remaining. I need to pick up new pledges. Excuse me. Xynode, quest. Thank you for the follow. No, don't dump that. Oh, I don't have any pledges yet. I thought I did. Wrong. Look at that! Look! Companion. With the same horse. I wish they could do that. But they can't. What's the next event? Look it up on ElderScrollsOnline.com and you'll see. They announce in order when they're landing. I know on the PTS we test loads of different stuff, obviously. But they do have announcements for that when they're definitely decided. So check the website for that stuff. Connor, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey, hiccups now too. Hosting normal SS, looking for heals and DPS. I'm on a tank. Well, I strictly could just swap his skills back out, but I'm not gonna. Technical with his subs, get in. Beer and cake in the chat, people. 5 more gifted subs to the channel, up to 50 now, and we have a dead Dragonborn. Rip Buddha. Bye bye. You know the rules, people. The fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very much. I've still got an Undaunted one left from fuck knows when. Dark Anchors in the Rift and Reaper's March, Vile Mans. Why is there a gnat in the room? Fuck off. Hopefully I didn't blur the camera. The Rift. I have all the way shrines on this server, so that's helpful. On the other one, I didn't. Dolmens, one over there. Slay, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is bugged. It keeps bringing up that dude. Wonder Crow, or how the fuck you say it. Wonder Crow, is it? It looks like I'm in local chat, but I'm not. Oh well. They're getting a free name plug on stream. Hype train completed. Oi! Buddha's got his 10k bits badge. Nice. Thank you very, very much. Show it off in the chat, dude. Make people jealous. If you got emotes, make sure you flood the chat with them. It's fine. You won't get spam bot protected or anything like that. You can do it. They're all dogs. Hype train dog emotes. Good job. Run past the Dolman. Of course it's been done already. You've got 3 ninja stars. Holy shit. So what's that? 1k, 5k, and 10? Quality. Dead Malcolm. Because someone didn't loot it. I'm not going to run around the map, because if I do, it's going to spawn, isn't it? Mind you, it shouldn't do, because there's still loads of bodies. How's that, ninjas? Purple, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's check it anyway. You have got all 3? Nice. Murph as well. 1k, 5k, and 10k bits. Ninja stars are there. There's some really shiny ones as well, but they're much, much later. There's only like 3 or 4 people that have got those ones. Where are you? That way. It's not up. Maybe we can trigger it. Don't forget, if you haven't seen the off-balance build yet, off-balance in the chat, it is there. The update is live. So is Immortal Warrior. So is Easy Sork. Yes, more is coming. Boing. And no, this one's done as well. Holy fuck, Mike. 2.7k bits. What a fucking legend. Thank you very much indeed. Oh my word. You must have a Ninja Star by now, dude. You've got the first one for definite. Mods are throwing out shapes. Very nice. Bonnie with a host. Thank you very much. I'm going to waste all my gold now, jumping from way shrine to way shrine, because I'm too lazy to run back and use it. Also, if this coffee doesn't wake me up, I'm getting a fucking beer. Simple as that. Whee! Hey, Zion Ninjas. Lozzie, how you doing? Welcome. I have taken the scenic route, because I'm an upside down nutcake.
Drinks all around.
No, I'm fine. We're going the right way. Thank you for the follow. Oh, it's up. Run, run, run. Ah, oh, horses can't swim. Haha, I contributed by pressing the button. Fucking fabulous. Hey, technically you're on Xbox. Maybe he is. Doing great things yourself. Absolutely shattered, if I'm completely honest with you. Non-stop, all day, every day. But I shouldn't complain. Why have I got the Batman ulti on? That was dumb. Of course we've got a lead. Mind you, we're on the right character or right server, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Kalex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I didn't put my my stupid XP scroll on. Okay, this time we are going to run back to the way shrine and not waste loads and loads of gold. Ah, horses can't swim. Thank Lord it's Friday. I don't know what that means, but yep, enjoy it. Boing. This is when someone goes in chat. Well, actually, Friday is the beginning of the weekend, and people get days off at the weekend. And I laugh and say, "What's a weekend?" Love Batman in PvP. It's so hard. It does if you build for it. If you just have a massive tank, then it wouldn't. But it's still fun. Go up, go up, go up. Yes, legend. Let's try this one. I had a whole stream chaos where I was actually using the Batman ulti on guards, trying to get a 1,000,000 bounty. I did it. I actually did it. Meant to be really hot on Sunday. I'm off for the weekend. Much needed break. Excellent. Enjoy it. Boing. Have a barbecue. Ah, don't do that. I still really wish that you could bind some of your buttons without messing with the PlayStation menu. I just mean in-game. So you didn't have to use the jump button to activate stuff. How do you feel about monster set nerfs? What do you mean nerfs? You need to be more specific. It's very vague. Boing! There are lots of monster sets. They actually introduced 3 more as well. Ah! Good timing. Kill release isn't nerfed to monster sets. Kill is fucking shit. It's shit. Do you know what it's OP for? The target dummy. As soon as you get into content and get hit, it's fucking goodbye stacks. And when it comes to the target dummy, if anyone's using it to its max potential, they started with 10 stacks, which means they already pre-buffed and rigged it. And Zos has been working on abilities and skills to not pre-buff before a fight for balance. And then as soon as there's an ability or set that does it, which they overlooked, everyone fucking abuses it. It's just for the dummy. It's for nothing else. And if it's just for the dummy, it doesn't reflect what you actually get in content, which means it's a fake dummy hit anyway. It's like dropping Storm Atro and refill an ulti to... Exactly right. That's exactly what it is. It's bullshit. All you're doing there is showing higher numbers for the sake of showing higher numbers. It doesn't actually show any viability whatsoever. If people can do that, just be wary of who you trust, because straight off the bat, that introduction to a person that does that is they're a liar. The thing about that, Rev, thank you very, very much indeed. Massively appreciated, of course. The thing about that sort of stuff is it's designed to be somewhat useful in some areas, whether it's a place where you don't take much damage or maybe a place where you are on your own and it's up to you whether you get hit or not. Say, for example, you're going up against a world boss and you have a tank. You could probably use it quite well there. You don't get hit too often. But in actual instance-based content, it's very, very, very unlikely that you're going to keep those stacks up for any decent amount of time whatsoever, because all it takes is one direct damage hit and you lose half your fucking stacks. And let's face it, that Clan Fear hit me with like 4 direct attacks then. AoE attacks are included in that because they are direct. Some of them. Don't die, Mirri. Have a heal. Lots and lots of trial mechanics are direct as well. Like that, rip stacks again. I know people like to go, well, technically, what about if you don't get hit? You always get hit by something. That's why you bring 2 healers. Booger, how you doing? Nick, also welcome. Even Zion Ninjas, love the off-balance update. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. OnlyFans is in the chat, apparently, in local chat. You're not surprised. Like Moro, Inferno, and Grofdar and Zans needed max spell damage to get back damage ability before. No, that's not a nerf. That's called balance. They didn't reduce the damage. They altered it so that if you spec'd for weapon and spell damage, you would be rewarded with a stronger set. If you didn't spec for it, then you wouldn't have a stronger set. You would actually be less effective with it. You only need 5.7-ish K weapon damage or spell damage to be able to balance that out, to actually hit the same numbers as it did before. But while that is very easy to do, if you go over 5.7, you do more damage than you did before. So if you are already using a build that has over 5.7k, especially with the new base stats from Flames of Ambition going up, you're actually buffed, not nerfed. They did it for very good reasons. Thank you for the sub, by the way. They did it for very good reasons. And the reason is basically what you'd find is you go up against someone in PvP, for example. Not just PvP, but in general. Let's use it as an example. You go up against someone in PvP, they're tanky as fuck. They've got 60k health, 40k resistances, and a proc set that does shit tons of damage. Well, that wasn't balanced, was it? Because you can't kill the fuckers and they can kill you. Now what they've done is they've made it so that if you do want said proc sets to be effective, you need to spec your stats to push it. So if you've got fuck tons of health and low spell damage, your proc is going to go off just as much as it normally does, but it's going to be weaker. If you squish down a bit and go up in the spell damage, your proc can now hit harder than before, but you've got to be careful of your survival. And that's the tip and scales that they did with all the different proc sets. Same with some tanky sets that people used to put on that were OP as fuck on anything, even if you had 10k health. Now, if you don't spec for health or you don't spec for resistances, depending on the set, you won't get the benefits properly. So the higher your base stat for whatever the set needs, the better, the weaker, the worse. Didn't know it scaled? Yeah, it's a big difference. It's a very clever way for them to finally, over a long period of time, try to balance how these sets work. And it's actually quite nice to be able to consider your build more now than before, as far as your overall composition of your sets is concerned. Because before it was just slap that on, hit stuff. Now it's, do I want that set to be really strong or not? And if you do, you can actually push it. You couldn't boost them before apart from flat bonuses. So like Minor Slayer, Major Slayer, Vulnerability, and all that kind of stuff. You couldn't boost it with anything else. But now it's really, really nice. Opens up risk first reward. I mean, it was there, but yeah, it's a lot more prevalent now. It's a lot more one of those things that people have to consider rather than before you didn't. You always had risk versus reward kind of ideas, but not to that extent. Rev! Get in! 10 more gifted subs on the channel. Dude, you're going to have no money left. Listen to this. 1,264 gifted subs on the channel from Rev. What a fucking legend. Thank you very much. Oh my god. You know the rules, people. To fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place. The stream will have to kill you instead. Nick, your assumption is only an assumption. You won't get an answer to that. You'll have to wait and see what I do with the build when it gets released. But you can think about it. You have to wait and see though. No spoilers on builds that are not released yet. That's the same rule every single day and has been ever since I made the channel. But you'll see. Where the fuck am I going? This one should be up. We should use the way shrine really, but it's only 128 gold. How do you do the contributions to unlock the giveaway? So when you watch the channel, you'll get points over time, and they're beer tokens at the bottom left-hand corner of the stream. When you have set amount, you can just deposit them when you want. Just click on it. Booger! Oh my god! I can't even keep up with the subs today. What the fuck is going on? Oh my word! For Nature's Bounty build, what made you choose the Jib by overexposed Rick? Because it was 10 times better. If you watch the video, that's all explained there. I go into that in massive detail. So the previous Nature's Bounty build is still absolutely fine. The new update for it is not out yet, so you won't get any spoilers. But if you listen to the video very carefully, all of it lines up. You'll hear. 10 more gifted subs from Booger. He is now to 130 gifted subs on the channel. Thank you very much. Tiny as well. Thank you. Get in. Still beast as it is, you're not wrong. Because I put in a stupid amount of time and testing in all the builds to make sure that they are exactly as I designed them to be. And I always have the game's base design at heart. So they usually come through to next patches or updates okay. But, of course, if they need updating, update them. Malcolm did get altered a few times. Malcolm's the only build that has ever really, really been affected by any of my designs themselves, but every single time that got altered, I brought it back in stronger than the last one, so don't worry. There's always a way to adapt. You just woke up. You got any ideas on the new build types? Yes. Next. Can solo a lot of that stuff with it? Yes, you can. Dude, if you're good at tanking in general, like you can pay attention to mechanics and you can actively stack stuff up, that build becomes a solo dungeon build for you. It's fucking stupid. What do you think about Diamond Victory set? The same as I think about lots of sets. Loads of stuff. I don't even recall what Diamond Victory is actually. My brain has stopped on that one. But in general, there's 500 and I think there's 521 sets. It might have been before this patch. No, during, including these. So if in doubt, try it out. Don't just look at it on paper. That's not how you do things. Go and test it. Brad Guns, you're a fucking legend, dude. Thank you very much. All the way through to July as well. Beer and cake in the chat. 521 sets in the game. So many millions of possibilities as to how you could or could not make your character. It's entirely up to you. But don't just look at something on a piece of paper and decide whether it's good or not. Go and try it. Because you won't have any results until you do. There's a very, very large gap between theory and practice. And you could, I've said this before, you could spend a lot of time thinking about something when you could use that time to actually do the practical. So go and test stuff. That's why there are so many things in the game. They're not there just to look pretty on a piece of paper. They're there to be played. Do we know when they are going to fix the proc sets bugs so we do not have to take off each armor? That's not proc sets specifically. That's depending on how you set yourself up, because it's a sword and board thing specifically on the back bar. But we have been told that we have to wait for the next incremental. That's the only thing I can say about it, so we can't really go any further than that. Celebrating the fact that I unlocked Mirri an hour ago, and I think we are besties, as you should be. Couldn't have said it better. Bugger, but thanks. No worries, dude. It is an issue. They do know about it. PC, I think, has an estimated date, but in general, we just know that it's next incremental for definite. We don't have a specific time for that, though, because obviously console certification's a pain in the ass, so we'll have to wait and see. What's these new endeavors? They're not out yet. They were supposed to come out with a chapter, but before the chapter was released, they did note on their own website that they're going to push it back a little bit, only by a few weeks or so, and then we'll get it properly then. So you can't press it yet. Mirri's babe. Mirri's the best. That's why she looks mega. Look. This is how you make her look mega. With my toxicity builds bow. So when I do take off this heavy armor and go into toxicity mode, we look like we're related. So I will stand there and stab stuff, and she stands at the back and shoots stuff. Any big changes coming for your Nature's Bounty build, you think? I did just say a minute ago, no spoilers on stuff that's not public. People do pay a lot of money for early access over time. There's fuck tons of people on there. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. You'll have to wait and see. Correct, as Mike just said, you'll have to wait and see. If it's not on the channel, I can't tell you about it. But it's coming. Don't worry. I just got back from a trip today and got companions today. Nice! They are really fucking cool. Also, I get distracted a lot and forget that I'm supposed to be killing dolmens. That's the one thing that takes me time when I'm killing dolmens, is not actually killing them. I run around looking at other stuff. Really enjoy Murder Fire, by the way. So much fun. Nice. Thank you very much. Mirri and in the twinning in miniskirts, aka Dreadland Gladiator. Oh, the new well, the newer motif. That's cool as fuck. I think that's the one. It's all brown and shit. Patreon link, thank you very much. Is Nature's Bounty next? What did I tell you about spoilers? You're not allowed any. I haven't played around with companions too much, but are there sets? No, there are not. There's companion armor. So this is what you get, okay? Equipment. You get this kind of stuff. You get a hat in heavy, light, or medium. You get a chest in heavy, light, or medium. You get weapons, all the basic weapons. But you can find items that have, like this, extra penetration, or extra healing, or extra health, and stuff like that. But this is as complicated as they get. You see that there? The shattering trait on it? Doesn't get any more complicated than that. Apart from green, blue, or purple. There's no 5-piece bonuses, 6-piece bonuses, blah, 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 blah. None of that. Although 6-piece bonuses on any set would be nice, because we don't have those. You think companions are more of a liability for doing activities? They tend to die a lot. No, it depends on how you set them up. A little tip for that, by the way. If you want them to stay ranged, give them a ranged weapon. If you want them to stay melee, give them a melee weapon. They do play clever with that, and you'll notice that they stay way fucking back if they are ranged. And if they do start to be in the face of the enemy, even if they're ranged, they will go backwards on purpose to get out. So they're actually bloody good. Also, oh my god, you need to know this. Right, put the control down. Stop talking. Wait until I've caught up with the chat. Get comfy. Right, we're going to move on. The companions themselves cannot do complicated mechanics. Okay? They can't. Because they're never... Lady Pandemonium, how you doing? Because they cannot think like a player. They can interrupt occasionally on a cooldown. They can block on a cooldown and all that good stuff. And they can manipulate range and dodge roll. But it's not going to happen as much as you actively manage it as a player. Because some people overdo it and some people don't do it enough. However, some very complex mechanics would make them a burden, or, as Carl said, a liability, if you like. And the devs have already thought of that. So, when it comes to Unhallowed Grave, they can't do the grapple. Doesn't matter, they teleport to you. The poison in the middle on the Lich boss, when you need to grapple out, obviously they can't grapple. They might not teleport in time. So that could be an annoying part of it as well, and they could constantly need to be rezzed. That doesn't become an issue either because they can't die to that shit. And also, in Asylum Sanctorium, they cannot die to the steam, and they don't take damage or resource drain from the lightning splash on the ground. So while those mechanics would be so fucking annoying to constantly res the companions, they don't die in them. So no, they're not going to be as strong as a player. No, they're not going to be as impactful as a player in the group as far as a healer, tank, or DPS role in general is. But they have alleviated some situations that would just be a clusterfuck of res. Yes, they still die. Yes, mechanics will still get them, but there are certain ones that won't affect them because they already thought, you know what, that shouldn't happen anyway. So try them in all sorts of different content and see where you can go with it. We actually did normal Asylum Sanctorium with a couple of companions. And some of the major AoE mechanics didn't affect them, so we didn't have to keep resin them all the time. So what you can do with that is you can play clever. Once you build up your companions, you could go with a couple of friends, maybe a tank and a couple of DPS, into Asylum Sanctorium or something else like that. And you can actually deliberately fit your companions out just to be healers. What can you do? Lots of choices. Finished Shadow Fen quest right as the node party showed up. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. A couple of companions resetting bosses. Only if they run out of certain areas, and also I have not seen anything of the sort yet. They shouldn't be able to do that. It just depends on where you position yourself. If you run too far and they run with you, yeah, they might try and get out of range and it might happen. But in general, the only time I've seen that happen in any trial situations is when you go out of the room on the 2 mini-bosses on Asylum Sanctorium, and we did that last night and it wasn't an issue at all. Tweak Maria's build 2 days ago, and she is OP healer. Crimson Funnel crits for 30k heal. The heal is actually based on you. The crit is off of your stats. So while she does cast it, all of your base stats are what make it really strong. 5-man Nats for the win. Fuck yes. The good thing is, Heartless, as well, we did obviously do this in the preview and on the PTS, and we've done it on live as well to some extent with some members in groups. The bone shield is fan-fucking-tastic. Not because it's a bone shield, but because most people don't pay attention to bone shield, and most people can't get in position to take it. Although they should. Okay, coordinated groups will. Randoms won't. Because you need to be very, very close. But the companion's bone shield is 28 meters. It's massive. You saw the video with the duo you made ages ago? Nice! You did see it. Yeah, it's fucking bonkers. It's really, really cool. What is the benefit from improving rapport with one? They like you more and they act much more better. They're not as stupid. So at the moment, she could be just firing. You see, she's very far range there. She goes right out until the fight is over. She might do a couple of light attacks here. She might do her skills, whatever. But the higher the rapport, obviously, the more active they are and the more reliable they are with their skills and such. So you can put them in order of importance from 1 to 5 or from left to right. But they might just sit there hovering over a skill and not using it when they're really, really low. But when they're higher, they're more useful, let's say. They're more encouraged to actually take part rather than just sit back and hide behind the other DPSs. Zai, can you throw a big promo for your merch? Love those shirts, so comfortable. Thank you very, very much indeed. Put merch in the chat if you want shiny t-shirts and massive fleece blankets and all that kind of stuff. Warning, the fleece blanket will make you go to sleep. Need to improve my rapport. She's so rude to me. She's meant to be rude. She's sassy. I just looted a butterfly by accident. I didn't even pick it up. I pissed her off again. Read books, dude. Make sure, obviously, that you haven't read the book before, because otherwise it doesn't count. I tried to play clever last night and went into Arthurian Archive to read all the books. I've already read them. Shit. 5-man Nats for the win. Fuck yes. Where the hell are we going?
Let your magicka recover.
Let your magicka recover. Watch. Done. Calm down. Calm yourself, Iago. Sorry, just tuned in. Drops haven't read the patch. Just tuned in for drops. Rip. There's no drops. Haven't read the patch notes. If I play a tank role with an ED companion, will my DPS buff affect my companion? Yes. Yes, they do. They act like real players, but they're just not as real as real players. They don't have a brain. They just hit stuff. But yes, the buffs do consider. Look, they do transfer even. She likes you scrying as well. Yes, she does. She's interested by stuff and things. You start a vault heist already? Okay, fair enough. Drops shouldn't be on. Are they on? Let me double check that. They shouldn't be. I mind you, they might be because it's still the fucking console week. No, they're not. There you go. See, they're not. I was right. I was right the first time. I had to fucking check though. It was rhetorical. I wasn't asking anybody else. I do have the schedule in front of me somewhere. It's just behind 1,000,001 windows.
I love winning.
Says report increase when you already read a bookshelves, but there is a cooldown to do it. I did it in every zone. Well, my cooldown was about 4 hours then, if that's the case, because it didn't work. Read that one already. How you doing, DJ? Welcome to the stream. Boing. You lead, she says. Don't be a puss. You weren't scared of anything yesterday. Now she's scared of lions and tigers and bears. Reflex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I need to do... Collect Dwarven Relics in somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's over there. Bloody delve. Up and round. Don't see where they can be placed in houses. Ah! That's not straight away. You have to do stuff and things for that. Have you maxed out rapport with her? Not on the live servers, no. I've had it maxed out on PTS because you can just press one button and it's done. But not on the live servers, no. I haven't really done that much work with Mirri on this server. PC, I've actually done a little bit more. So at the moment, just doing Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, and Undaunted. Twy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the sub. 30 months in a row. Thank you very, very much indeed. Twy, Laplace, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Love how the companions talk to you when you do certain actions. Yes, that's what I was pointing out a minute ago. She was talking to me, telling me to go first. Similarly, I'll craft the same wine beverage every zone change. Have you completely decreased the rapport on PTS? Yes, I've also done that too. But they have lots of different actions. Sometimes they just fuck off and leave you. You have to call them back, and then they sulk. I don't want to go down there. We need to go up and round. Boing. Well, we don't, actually. Fuck it, we're going up and round anyway. I've been to this place for ages. I used to farm the crap out of this place for scrib jelly. Run, run, run. I just saw someone put an XP scroll on. Good call. Food would be nice. Already done that, actually. Waste of food. Love jumping and grabbing a bug instead of piss Mirri off. I like her, so I don't want to piss her off. But, yeah, unfortunately, it's the same button. Showing them out you got there. It's not bad, is it? Look at this. Mirri's got one too. I bought it for her for being nice. But if she pisses me off, I'm going to take it away. Heist is over already. Rad Lady and Mike, congratulations. Beer and cake in the chat. Well done. Oh no, the delve is going to be empty. Because Smooch is going to steal everything. How could you possibly have the same delve as me at exactly the same time as me while I'm streaming? How dare you? Uh-oh. I thought I froze. No, I didn't. We're good. It's fine. Don't panic. Mirri, you're going to have to kill stuff. You would dare. No, my plunder. Yeah, a lot of you fucking failed to loot anything from the heist. That was not good. You would not. I think you just pick up stuff anyway, Smooch. I'm just taking the piss, don't worry. Come here. Come here. Mirri, kill them all in the face. And that one. High five on a successful heist. Can't believe only 2 of you lived. Well, 2 of you didn't get caught. Kill it, Mirri. Kill it in the face. Oh, she's stuck. That's sad, Panda. Do you happen to know if the Warden Bear ulti is direct damage or dot? It's direct. One of them is AoE, though, because there's 2 different types of hits. Chest. Oh, simple. Boo. How do you join the heist? It's too late now, it's done. But basically, if you put Undaunted in the chat, the rules for the heist and the... What the hell is it called? The heist and the fights are there. Oh, I forgot about the other one. Put deathmatch in the chat. I think it's deathmatch. We've only done this once. Yeah, it started. Go time. Everyone in the stream, fight. You're all fighting each other. Just put deathmatch in the chat. Whoever is the last one standing gets all the fucking plunder. 25 plus runs Maelstrom bow. I'm losing it slowly. You still haven't got it? Fuck. Are you going for normal or vet? That only makes a shit bit of difference if you got it on the back bar anyway. Mind you might not have. Boing. What's up, Ninjas? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bash, 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 bash. Ah, there's one over there. Boing. Off with you, sweet. She went all posh on us. 3 out of 10. Getting there. We're just staying here and watch them respawn. Over and over and over. Smooch is killing everything in the face. What class and spec is this? Just joined the stream. Prop Watch, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's Dragon Knight, and if you put Immortal in the chat, that's the build. So, do you ever think you could make overland content a bit more challenging, like maybe veteran hard mode? Well, the thing is, they're instances for massive amounts of players, so they can't really change the whole thing straight out. I mean, they could, but it would be kind of flogging a dead horse since we're already past that stage. They already altered it with one Tamriel. I do think they should for Kraglon, though, because Kraglon is an embarrassment versus its former self. Bullshit. Every time they introduce harder world bosses, they just get ultra nuked. I think we're just too strong. Or the player base has just got more capable with basic mechanics. Because it's not impossible we wanted to heal thoughts. I have gone over it many, many times before in the stream. Kill him in the face. Last combatant standard is James Bond. Get in. All your plunder is James Bond's plunder now. Mifflin, welcome to the stream. That's what we do, Kraglon streak. Yeah, basically, that's the one place that I wanted to revisit and make hard as fuck because it's got some of the best content in the game as far as delves and dungeon-esque type areas are concerned. But now it's just an embarrassment. It's power level fodder, and it makes some really bad players as well because it gives them bad habits. Somewhere that was most feared in the fucking game is now a place where people go to not learn how to play. Got a t-shirt? Nice! What does it say? Does it say, I are the best? It's on a gaming one, wasn't it? JR Primus? Abbreviations do not work for commands. Not sure if you know about this, but I would video card. Would you recommend between 380 to a 6800 XT? Of course, I would technically know that kind of stuff because I did used to build them for a living. However, I try not to go too much into the PC stuff on stream because as soon as people know what you used to do, that's when everyone starts asking you all technical questions and we go completely off track. So I would say whichever works best for you at the moment. To be fair, it depends on your overall system. There's so many things to consider, not just your graphics card. But if you got a 380, dude, you're fucking laughing anyway. No tab complete. James Bond's been timed out for 600 seconds for cheating and therefore forfeit his plunder. The deathmatch is over, people. It's done. It's done. James Bond was the winner. You know that button I pressed? That one? That meant we had a winner. Stop doing it. Went to Kraglon today to scry and saw a spellcraft full of people with companions. Indeed. Is this on console? Yes, PlayStation 5. Kill it. I'm getting this. Ah! Oh, I thought it wasn't there then. Mirri, kill it so I can loot the chest. Don't even want the chest. For example, how does someone learn to tank effectively for a raid? The only way to see is one to practice skills, same as healing. Yeah, you go in and you practice. That's the only way to do it. You don't get in there by watching too many videos. I mean, they can help you, but you will never achieve stuff with videos alone. You will have to go in and try. Dude, go in by yourself. Fuck it. And see what you can take. Even if it's a basic boss, like go into Sanctum or Ophidia, for example, on normal and just go up against a Manticora. No, you don't have to kill it. Just learn the basic mechanics that you can interact with and see where you go from there. At the point of progression groups. Not necessarily. That's a backwards mentality anyway, because a lot of them are actually not progression. A lot of them are BOP as fuck to start with, or don't join. Bit of a difference there. There aren't many true progress groups. There's lots of people that try to use that word to describe how they are, but most of them what they really mean is be hard as fuck already, and then just get shit done. To increase support, unlocks quests, or what? Yes, there's two. I think there's two major quests for the companions. I could be wrong on that one. Check Shimmer out on YouTube. Actually, she's got a video about that. Had a fake tank and fake healer in a dungeon. They called us toxic for finishing the boss when they kept running ahead, but not one of them got stuck. They didn't run ahead after that. So they run ahead and died lots, and you're the toxic one. Good job. Mirri's leveled up. Yes. I also lost my train of thought. What am I doing? I'm looking for nothing. I think we're done. We are done. Excellent. Average V1 progression groups progress as far as the twins and disband. Yep. And then fall out on Facebook. And one of two things happens after that. Everyone implodes in their own living room and quits playing. Or they make a brand new guild with a old group of people with a new name and pretend nothing happened. Happens all the time. You've got some purple gear for your companion yet? Nope. Had someone in a fake tank depths of Malatar. Good luck with that. On vet, what's the point? Couldn't do the first boss. There you go. Hit 90k on a dummy doesn't make you OP in content. 100% accurate. It does not make you OP in content. It just makes you... Most of the time, right now, most of the time, it's just for the sake of fucking seeing numbers. It doesn't prove anything. Is it nice to see them? Yes. Is it fun to play dummy hump versus your friends and see who can hit the highest numbers and just openly admit that you're rigging it? Sure. Is it okay to try and tell people that's how you are in content? If you're not, you're not. Be honest. If your full setup is the one that you literally take into combat as it is, great. If it's not, you're a liar. One more thing. Also, that P word gets misused all the time because people don't even know what it means. And there's only one channel that actually does do that. I say one, that's false. There's thousands of channels in the world. But there's one in particular that actually did change the way that they did things and actually started explaining things. Although some of it's a bit fluffy. But each to their own. Just don't always rely on the dummy to be a full gauge of what you could or couldn't do. That's very, very...
Drinks all around.
I'm going to use the word as it is. It's a very rigged situation because there are many buffs and bonuses on there, but there are also many missing. So it's not as accurate as you might think. In your groups, you might have half of that. You might have more than that. So you never know. If you want to give an accurate gauge of what your group can do, it's not going to be 100% because there are some synergies that require you to have lower health to be able to activate them. So some things might be a little bit shitty. But the 51 mil dummy, that one, the big Dwemer automaton, what the fuck it's called, use that. Don't hit the Atronach first to get your buffs. Fuck off, that's cheating. Use the blank big dummy and bring your whole trial group in or your dungeon group or whatever and then hit that. And try and maintain your buffs and resources and effects and all that kind of stuff. That's a safer gauge of what your group's capable of versus a standing target that is actually going to have a normal setting, whereas the buffed dummy has so much less health for fuck knows what reason, is good to practice with, but it's not going to be very accurate, and they never have been. I use the shit out of them all the time, yes, but mine's for an estimation of certain things, not necessarily this is what you do in content all the time, because it's not. Not many have 100% uptimes on his buff. No, they don't. Most of them have it half, even if that. 50 mil in an arena house with traps. Yeah, that's actually really, really fun. You can do that for a bit of fun, actually. Fire Drake down. I'll show you which one it is. Congratulations! You killed a Fire Drake. I told you you did the fight too early. I'll show you. There is a huge factor to consider in content. The target is also trying to kill you. A little bit. I use the mine to test builds and practice rotation. See, that is fine. But when you say test builds, you need to be very clear of what you're trying to test, because lots of people call it end or ceiling potential. That's false. It's false. And you can rig it anyway. Always been able to rig it. People aren't stupid. Liars or ignorant? Yes. Stupid? No. The 50 mil plus dummies are fun. It took me 16 to 18 minutes to kill it solo. Nice. See, that's the thing. It's supposed to represent a trial dummy or a trial target. How many trial bosses do you know that got 21 million health? The troll has got 20 mil. Sure. Most others, 30 plus. Especially most recent ones, which go up to like 150, 170, one of them. Look, this one here. 51 million, no buffs, no debuffs, no nothing. Hit that if you want to see what your group can do on a standing still, not hitting back target. This one here, fun, practice, not accurate. Also, in my opinion, sets should not be allowed. In my opinion, things like 100% uptime of surprise is never real. Yes, I know, but that's already been done. There's nothing you can do about that. They've got all the minor buffs for classes on there. So it's a case of just bringing all the basics, which some of those aren't basics. Some of those are very, very specific. Like the fact that it's got Alkosh on it, but it doesn't have Morag Tong. It's got a Crusher on it, but it doesn't have any other types of set or proc bonuses or anything. Then you've got your minor bonuses from your classes, which I've already gone over, and your minor damage bonuses for vulnerability and shit like that. It's got some of them, but not everything. Also, it's got major courage and not minor. It doesn't have major slayer. It doesn't have major berserk. Anything that you can get from a group should be on it, and it's not. So while it's fun to practice and good to practice, of course, I'm not going to negate that because I do use it myself. That is not an accurate gauge for what your potential actually is overall in a real situation. If you want to test your group, go against that one over there. Sorry, I mean 100% uptime on Sorori and things like that. Well, you can do it a standard fight. So if you're up against the Serpent on non-hard mode, for example, you're never going to move. If you're up against the Serpent on hard mode, you're going to be moving all the time. It's not real to ever get this right. No, of course. What I think you're really practicing is your weaving with your light attack seals. Well, that's... everyone's got their own needs as far as practice are concerned. What one person might need, another person might not. So while you might need light attack practice, someone else might be really fucking good with them already. But at the end of the day, you can never have too much practice. But you should be playing the content. Because that prepares you for it more than anything else. Hitting the dummy's fun, but play the game. If you don't play the content, what the fuck were you doing before the dummies were released? Not a lot. Are you getting 1 or 2 second freezes? Sometimes. So you freeze entering a delve. Probably didn't notice the others. I'm getting them lots. Yeah, it's... you have to reset your entire console and it'll fix it, but I'm not doing that. The poor throw. Yeah, I bit him in the back of the face. I need to get Vampire Stage 3 on him. So, yes. One more thing I had left to do, which was... recover Ravenous Rodent from Vile Manse. Oh, I hate that place. I mean, okay, that's false. I don't hate that place. I like that place. I hate doing fucking Undaunted missions in there because it's such a chore. Just practice to do the content. It's exactly what I said. Well, kind of. This Wonder Crow is getting so famous with this bug we've got where their name comes up all the time as though they're the last person that spoke. I'm not even in the local chat. It's not open. Also, I think a lot of girls don't actually progress. They don't. They just have... this is generalizing, but when you get to that amount of experience, you get to see it. Not everyone is like this. Disclaimer before anyone gets butthurt because I'm not speaking about you. But generally, it's a tank sitting in a pub all day, telling everyone else to hit the dummy or else you're not getting in my team, bro. Waiting for you to be ready, to be good enough for them, so they can sit there and hold block while you smack it to death. And if you fail within the first week or so, they kick you out and get some other people to dummy hump, show them screenshots and all the rest of it while they still sit in the pub. And then when you've replaced everyone, they go again. And then if they fail, they repeat. Eventually, after fucking weeks and weeks of really crap, not safe for work Discord jargon, you basically then fold, implode, make a new guild, call it a new name, and invite everyone back in again. That happens. So, if you want to alleviate that situation or escape from that, make a group and just go and get the fucking stuff done. Stop messing around, not playing the content, fucking around over who does what on the dummy. Because if you spend 2 weeks hitting a dummy as a group, nothing wrong with getting practice in, by the way. But if you spend 2 weeks hitting a dummy as a group, when the fuck are you going to enter the trial? It's sitting right there. Go in. Go hit stuff. I just went out the door. I meant to go back in. I meant to go down even. Send in Wonder Pro a friend request right now. Do it! Zero is fun with 1 2 second freeze. Yes. It's also bait to whinge chaos. Not helpful. Send a fucking post to the forum. I think it'd be nasty to bite the throw. Well, I mean, it wouldn't taste very nice. That's true. Right, where's the bloody... there we go. That's where I was supposed to be going. Instead, I ran out the fucking door. My experience is just damage is valued the most right now, so everyone wants the damage. Well, this is why we had the meeting with Zos before Flames of Ambition was released. They explained the reasoning for the champion point changes and how they went about it and what they intend to do and how they want the game to progress. And the game is intended to progress the same way as intended from design. This is what I keep trying to tell people. And that is every class, every race, every role. Do whatever you want. But they want to... not delete, but they want to lessen the mentality of brute force only. They want to see new strategies being used to approach the mechanics that are set in stone. There's many different ways to do things, but there's usually one rule. So that boss does that boss does this, that ad will spawn here. And it's just how you go about it as a group and how you comprise yourself versus the usual copy this and nuke it or fuck off home. They don't want that. They don't want the brute force shit. They want to see you do different things. And the more the game progresses, the more you'll see that damage kind of drop and drop and drop and drop. We haven't had a sledgehammer hitting it just yet, but I think we'll be knocked down a bit more soon. 30k DPS who knows how to follow instructions is far better than a 90k DPS who's always dead. 100% accurate. Because what's a dead 90k DPS? It's 180k DPS dead. Because the other 90 sitting beside you's got to pick your face up. They're sitting there resin. Or blocking because they tried to res you and they can't because a heavy attack's coming. So after the block they try for another one. And then a dot lands, so they've got to heal and they stop and they do it again and then on and on and on and on. How much time do you want to spend on the floor making other people pick you up? Yes, people get dead. It's fine. But foot warmer indeed. But the more capable you are inside the mechanics, the better you'll get with your damage over time anyway. And that's a win all the way through. You don't even have to sit there and over practice or over force yourself on a bloody dummy all day long. Go into the content, experience it, get good at that stuff, and your confidence will build and your damage will obviously come over time with that. I see groups all the time that are willing to practice rather than the ones that just want to, you know, talk special words about stuff and things and never actually get anything done. Where they all had very, very low damage. They were all very, very scared of the content and it took them a long time per run to complete stuff. Like 3 or 4 hour runs for one particular trial that they are already familiar with but not too good at. Then you see them never change anything. They don't change the group composition. They don't change any mechanics. They just got more experience with it. And in a short period of time, you can see that 4 hour group or 3 hour, we're just using random numbers here, but a 3 hour group goes straight down to an hour or even 45 minutes without changing anything, just getting more comfortable because they've experienced it. You can't really compete against experience when it comes to that kind of stuff. The more experience you have, the better you'll be at it. And that goes for any fucking aspect of life. You can't just go in with your training room mentality and that's it. You do have to have actually been in the field to some extent. All the guys and builds have helped so much. Appreciate your content, my guy. You are most welcome and thank you very much. How you doing, Cali King? I saw you today on Twitter. You asked about a particular build. No spoilers, but don't worry. Anything that's being updated will be on the channel when it's done. Just keep an eye on it. Boing. If I remember rightly, you were looking for Fury build, which is actually my PvP main character. So my main character in PvP mode. Simon's best example of that. The more you do, it feels so comfortable. One of the best trials. It's one of the most punishing ones for mechanics, and it's not like the mechanics are particularly difficult. They're very simple, actually. The problem is, all of the other 11 players in the group could kill you. And that's the funny part. There's lots of mechanics in, especially more recent trials, that will punish you for somebody else fucking up. Instead of, oh my god, that hits really hard. Got to the last boss in Ice Arena in VMA. For the first time and slapped together, easy stalk experience makes a huge difference. Never thought I'd see the day. Nice! Congratulations. Your first clear on Vast last night, tank healer, it was rough. Practice, practice, don't worry. It gets a lot easier once you get more comfortable with it. Again, it's confidence. And that's where people get execute panic as well, which I try and tell people to delete from their brain. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to explain it for the benefit of the stream. Execute panic is a term that I use when you see a player looking at the boss's health. And when it's low, they start doing stupid shit. The mechanics just have to be followed. You got from 100% to 25% just fine. And as soon as it hits 25, maybe 30%, they start running around the room in circles, panic and spamming the wrong buttons. Like, stop that shit. If you panic and start pressing all random stuff, that's when the boss will trip you up. You didn't need to change it. unless the mechanics wanted you to, of course. If you can get rid of Execute Panic, your runs will get better and better and better. But the easiest way to get rid of Execute Panic, believe it or not, is to get your first clear. Relax, take your time, get that first clear out of your way, then you won't be so scared because you've got nothing to lose. Immortal Warrior, Fury and Lich. Nice! Love them. By the way, Murder at Fire is effing fire. Looking forward to an update. That was super fun when I first tried it. Nice, thank you very much. Tell me about it. Got a first guitar lesson 2 days ago. Can't expect to be Jimi Hendrix in a week. Oh, you never know. No, probably not. Killer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Does your add-on inform you of the number of treasure chests in a trial? No. Is there a set number of chests per dungeon? Yes, there is, but there are some dungeons that are exempt. Well, they're not exempt, they're different. So you're supposed to get 2, but some of the older stuff has more. So Arc Screening, you can actually get up to 5. Go ninjas, go. Alright, I'll do it. Most viewers keep getting Star 4 while Kite and big AoE circles and run out of stam. The stam issue, if you're blocking, will be an issue at the moment because there is a block issue, which they're going to fix for the next incremental. However, you're just going to have to keep your heavy attacks up and maintain that bar for longer. Once you do that, you should be just fine. We were in Asylum last night, and it wasn't too bad, but it's going to take some adaptation for a short period of time. By the way, if that is the case at the moment, and you are heavying more, you're taking more synergies, you're paying more attention to off balance because it gives you double resources back, even though people told you it was useless, who know that it was going to be, ironically, very fucking useful when block cost reduction was broken, and now you have to heavy more. I know, right? How cool is that? Practicing that now might mean that once they've fixed it, you don't even worry about it so much anymore because you've already got used to heavying when you need to. He's also happy to get back here. Took a little over a year off the game and finally returned. Nice, welcome back. And Buddha, thank you very much for the bits. Much appreciated. Looking forward to your Cleve Stamstalk update. Nice. Thank you very much. So you can say looking forward to stuff. That's fine. But you can't ask for stuff because no spoilers. But I'm glad people are looking forward to it. Mega stuff indeed. Pint Size, how you doing? Off balance is king. Off balance is one of the most important mechanics in the game. I actually taught people how to use that properly ever since the first ever off balance video. Off balance is the name of a build, by the way. That and Easy Sort basically put that shit on the map because people didn't know how the fuck to use it. Over time it has been altered, yes, of course, but it's still very, very relevant. Lots of people assume it's just for exploiter passive. Far from it. If you're building for heavies, and even if you're not, it can be very, very useful. Maintaining it actively on cooldown inside a fight can make the difference. For DPS, for resource return, or for splash damage if you lighten staffs, or just heavy attack in general, damage-wise, and for healers and tanks, because tanks want to keep up the resources, especially if you're using an ice staff, and also healers want to keep up the resources because not only do they manage to keep up the resources so they can heal more, but if you heavy attack with the resto staff, you actually get more back, and you also do heal from the damage done. So if you heavy attack during off balance with a resto staff, you get double resources back, hit it for 70% harder, and that means the heal scaled off of the hit is bigger too. It's win-win all the way fucking round. But yeah, there's lots of stupid people that go, oh, balance is useless. No, it's not. It's very useful. You just can't bother to micromanage. It's not my fault if your brain can't process it. Looking forward to you being extra toxic in toxicity. Dude, it's coming. Don't worry. For sure, people still let me. I'm silly using lightning staffs. Look at me. I don't have the buffs. Yeah, of course. They probably nerfed the chests in arcs after the last update. Most I find is 4 chests, but usually no more than 3. No, they didn't alter it at all. It's still the same. It's luck. You can get between 3 and 5. Maximum of 5. Every other dungeon though is supposed to have 2, but there's like I said, there's a couple of exceptions. Usually the older stuff. Read that one already. Offense Templar has been my favorite build for yours for so long. As soon as I got back, I checked the updates. Nice. See, it's good that people do that. If you've been away for a very long time, you're not just back in the game and going, shit, what do I do now? You're looking up your favorite builds and seeing if they still exist or have been updated. Yes, of course it has. I can't wait to super toxic when I can turn my Murder of Fire into toxicity. Oh, you're going for the transition? Murder of Fire into toxicity? Nice. Dude, you'll find that single target you will hit a little bit harder with that particular build. Obviously, that's the way it's designed. But your damage will be raw rather than free, basically. Because Murder of Fire has a lot of free damage. You just throw dots down and stand there with your arms folds and fireworks come out. But toxicity is more active. But if you can do it, you can love it. You can't rush perfection. Dude, I'm in a hurry regardless though, because I'm running out of time. The longer I take to get stuff done, the sooner the next DLC fucking gets here. I know it's the difference with my Easy Sort when enemies go off balance, so I couldn't imagine more proof. Dude, it makes a massive difference. And if you pay attention to the video, you'll understand that every single build is designed a specific way. It's not just hit the dummy or else. No, they're designed a specific way. And if you do play to their strengths, you will get a lot out of them. And you'll also notice, if you do pay attention to the information in the videos, that they're not just individual builds. Most of them, comprised together, work really, really well. They do have effects that make them push other builds in their favor. Got Medusa 5-star, precise, and simple chest in arcs. I made a healer, so I gave it to a guildmate, and you can get the good stuff out of simple chest once in a while. Actually, you can get stuff from chest and ads. Lots of people that skip the trash are stupid, because if you're looking for gear, weapons, armor, and jewelry can drop off trash. Elder Scrolls 6 released by the time you do something you do. By the time you do something you're doing, yeah, probably. Tough shit, Ollie. I'm talking to the audience. I get distracted. Feel all the high and mighty, and then you just splash the wall down. Oh shit! I'm having this. This is for my quest. Ha! Joke's on you. We're done. This way. Gratwoods. And go and hand them in. Read that one already. I caught up. Awesome. Is there potential for New Nature's Bounty on Blackwood to kill damage? Dude, I can't give you spoilers, and I'm not going to. But it's coming, don't worry. Quick question. Did they not have chests in dungeons when you solo? Yes, they do. Went to Arcs 2 solo and not a single chest. You may have missed some, because there are some rather well hidden ones in there. There's about 10, maybe more locations where the chests can drop. You might have been looking in the usual places that you see them, but the obscure ones were where they were. Excuse me. You got your UI stuff off trash? Yep, me too. Before the video was made. You don't like this question, but anything from Magden? It's the same answer, Killer. It doesn't matter how many times you try to reword it. I can't give you spoilers on stuff that's not out yet. You have to wait and see. Arc is a sneaky one for hiding them behind rocks. Yes, it is. There's one in the first corridor that most people miss. Would you consider a build, or do you feel the potential for double bow build on Stanblade? I have a double bow build on my channel. If you want to turn that into a Stanblade and adapt it, it's entirely up to you. Almost Immortal Warrior and Nature's Bounty for the win. At least after the last boss. After the last boss, you can find 4 chests. So there's one next to the boss. There's one in the boss's room. There's 5 actually. There's one in the corridor behind the rocks. And then there's 2 potential spots upstairs. Just thought of 12 on top of my head. I need detoxing from arcs. Just thought of 12. What? You need to lie down. Yoshi? Not even close. Yogi, Ollie. Hey, I have another Undaunted quest. Never mind, that's Mario character. Yes, it is. Sets do you use for a tank? I'm not going to explain that in a whisper. Almost Immortal Warrior is the build. Put Immortal in the chat if you want it. Boing. Random question for someone to ask you in the middle of Gratwood. Appreciated, but I know where that leads. If I answer, we then end up in a conversation about a build where you could just see the video. If I did that for everyone, I would be dead, because I wouldn't be able to scale it.
I love winning.
You lying down there?
Drinks all around.
It's an awesome setup too, and I had a lot of fun with this tank. Thank you very much. Hand in 2 more quests. Then we'll try for a random. See what happens. Boing. To help find the chest, get the excavation passive that makes them glow. Yes, from the antiquity stuff. It's fucking really, really useful. There's some places that are so dark you'd never see it. Thank you for the follow. I have hiccups really bad. It's because I shoved my food in my face so quickly before the stream. That's why I was late. I was munching food. Mage's Guild quest after that as well. So I've opened up the skill lines. Just need 1 more. Excuse me. Good XP for it too. That's not a door, is it? What food? It's none of your business. The food. All the food. If you had to pick one monster set to do hard mode, no death achievement with a bad group, what would that be? That's too vague of a question. You haven't considered all the other variables. What am I? Am I a DPS? Am I Magicka? Am I Stamina? Am I a tank just trying to survive and do something? What armor style is that? Pronounce the letter A and then sneeze really hard with a Z halfway through it. And that's how you pronounce the armor type. Pizza? No, not pizza. A tank. What am I doing? Damage? Oh, a really, really bad group? What do you mean bad? Am I the only one left alive all the time? And every time I res them, they get up and fall over and get up and fall over? Do you know the answer for that one? Doesn't make a shit's difference what fucking monster set I wear. Doesn't make a difference. It's fucked anyway. You're never going to have a two-piece monster set save the day to that extent. Maybe leave the group. Maybe try and mention some mechanics to people. Maybe say, look, don't stand over there. You see that big circle of red? It's not how you pick up health. Stop standing in it. If your pug is comprised of sapien iguanas, what do you do? Take bug spray just so they don't feel ill? How you doing, Stark? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to get a beer, actually. Fuck it. Be right back. I have a beer. The world is safe again. I have a beer. Don't be dead is a good tip. It is. Pinch his nose. What did you do? Loving Mirri's fear ability. Stark is feeling pretty good. What monster set? What tank and a bad pug? Magma shell. That won't help the group though. That would just give you 10 seconds or 12 seconds of going, ha ha, you're dead. Beer is good and stuff. Yes, yes it is. Boing. A bear or a beer? We don't have bears here. Be cool if we did. Did I fucked up on TRIFECTA on my friend's Fang Lair because I don't have XP in there? Oh, you hadn't been in there before? Practice, practice, dude. Feels bad. It happens. Don't worry. Engage face. Get on mount. Run. I think what I'm doing. Put a bear named Bear in different languages. Fair enough. It's on board. Hot better. What are you talking about? Ah, I did already pick these up. We're done. No subject. What's this? Fruit and cheese plate. Why? Thank you very much. I'll take it. Pineapple, you're a legend. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. Activity finder, dungeon finder, random. Fucking. Pray for me. Enable Yogi Tune, bear, bear, bear. Did you figure it out all by yourself? Or did you have two friends to help you put the other two bears in? Favorite kind of beer? I don't really have a full dedicated favorite, but if I have to pick one, it will be between Leffe and Guinness. Although Guinness is stout, not necessarily beer, but you know what I mean. Favorite kind of beer? I'm dark, porter, stout, and wheat ale kind of guy. Yeah, anything that's stout or ale based. Want warden whose name is Hold My Bear. Make one. Okay. This is going to be one of those really fast groups where I don't get to tank anything. Are you proud of me? Yes! Very proud of you. Well done. Beer, like, means bear, and beer is beer. Yeah, you spell it B-I-E-R. Where the fuck am I going? This way. Put March in the chat. I think it's March or Marches in the chat if you want the guide for this particular place. I need to change the skill out because I've got the wrong fucking ulti on. I was trying to level Warhorn, so I stuck on the front instead of the back. We've got to wait for the other dude anyway, so that's fine. Gives me a second. Skills. There we go. Hello. Hi. My achievement group has been stuck getting the no death for this one. Just a tip for that one, by the way. First of all, take your time. There's two tips, actually. Take your time. Got me pants, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Second one is you must kill everything. Lots of people think that you can leave the enemies in the corner, some random, obscure placed ones. Nope, you got to kill them all. This DLC and a couple before it introduced the whole, if you don't kill everything, you don't get the achievement. So make sure you do. So nervous tanking this for the beast. Dude, it's fine. If you get killed, just go again. Don't worry. Cheers, we have a brand here. I'll treat you so you should ever find yourself in Michigan, US, called Founders Oatmeal Stout. Has coffee chocolate notes. I may have had something similar to that when I was over in the US. Not that name. I don't recognize the name of it, but I had something similar that did taste like chocolate. It was like 14% fucking beer or 14% stout, whatever you want to fucking call it. It was nuts. Gilliam tried to get me smashed on it. He's like, Zai's having another one. Yes, I fucking am. There wasn't a threat. I'm doing it. He's really funny out, by the way. Really, really cool. My bear is called No Bear because he's attacking enemies before I'm ready. Oh, do you know what? When they were first released, they did used to do that a lot. They used to pull bosses and all sorts. My fucking set is broken. I forgot to change it. Need to change it. Kill that enemy. Take it off. Take it off. Take the whole fucking set off. Put it back on again. Whenever you zone, you got to do this at the moment until they fix it. And I keep forgetting. To be fair, I haven't even noticed some of the time because, I mean, when you get comfortable with it, you're fine anyway. But, there we go. Okay. Let's go. Thank you for waiting, by the way. Much appreciated. Pre-buffing the enemies. Beautiful. Fundamental, damn Indrik bots misplaced to see. Oh, the lurchers did get everybody. Don't worry. You got to block them. People keep missing them.
No worries, sisters. My spirit remains.
Beast is actually pretty easy when you learn the dungeon and have Zai's amazing guide. Thank you very much. Glad it's helpful. It's just pacing it. Pace your mechanics. Take your time. Once you fully understand them, obviously you can speed up. But to start with, you need to get that clear mindset of what the fuck everything does. And some people think nuke it or nothing is the way to learn. And it's not the way to learn. It's the way to not learn, in fact. Because you'll miss out on so much. The more you know, the easier you can recover if something goes wrong. I always go the wrong way here. I'm glad I'm following you. Took us quite a few runs to do the speed run, hard mode, no death, and that one took a few runs. It will take you a few runs to do it, but pace it on your first couple of runs to get used to it, and then speed up afterwards. If you try and go full speed ahead the first time, you're just going to die. Because there's some achievements that you have to deliberately play with the mechanics in order to get them. Just need the PS5, the enhanced version. My ESO might release on PS4 is last legs. Dude, the enhanced version is out next week. We're really, really close. Cannot fucking wait for it. It's going to be mega. Trapped in the line with sea lurcher once. I've been caught in one of the trees and tried to block and it didn't work. These are going for no death because they're playing safe and they're also looking for all the enemies. So we'll make sure we do that. Thank you. Just tired of 1, 2, 3 second freezes on console. It's not quite that long. There have been like half-second freezes occasionally when you bar swap and shit like that. If that happens, just reset your console. It is annoying, I know, but I mean, hopefully that will be fixed soon. But also what you have to consider is every single patch that gets released is adding extra stuff to the game, and the old consoles are getting outdated, basically. So it's only a matter of time before any extra added stuff will just make it really awkward. They've tried to make it so it's still working fine, but I mean, it's never going to be perfect, is it? But the new consoles, I mean, hopefully the enhanced version will fix a lot of those issues. It's great in backwards compatibility already. Really, really good, but we've got a couple bugs. Longest I've had is 8 seconds. Okay, I haven't had anything like that. I've had a brief half-second freeze occasionally with bar swaps, but that's a bug that can be fixed. Anything like that, I think you might need to get a Hoover on your console and fucking get all the dust out. Unfrozen dead. Rip. Good fucking damage. Nice. On PS5 and getting more freezes since the patch before. Yeah, you will do since the patch because there has been some issues with it, but we've got an incremental coming up soon anyway. My game crashes sometimes when I switch back and forth to Twitch. Yeah, but that's because you're running lots of different things at once. You clean the PS4 weekly. Well, I'm not going to give you a full rundown on what you need to do on your console in order to look after it. I'm not in your house. I mean, for all I know, it could be on the roof. I'm generalizing. I'm not tech support. Fucking hell, that was quick. I wasn't even looking. Didn't get the waves or anything. Not more than usual, just Twitch and the game. Still can't fix it. It's not my console, so I don't know what your issue is. Boing! You work in IT, and I take care of all my electronics. And you still get 8 seconds? Damn it. Don't you love it when people say I work in IT? How vague is that, GSD Valor? Is that tech support? I did, not IT, but I did, and I said earlier I'm not going to go over this because it opens doors that I'm not prepared to walk through because I've done that shit and I'm way past that stuff now and I don't want to do it anymore. But I did used to build and repair specifically gaming PCs for a living for a while. Also while working in an electronics store which had just about fucking everything, even down to the smallest fucking components. But technology hates people, so it will still break sometimes. No waves, nice. We are going for all the enemies. I think they're going for no death.
Be quick, walkers. I'll stay alive.
I work in IT. I use the computer job. Yeah, exactly. Everyone uses a computer for a job. Boing! You could get away with that though. If you're a cashier and you're not on the till today, but you are on the self-service, self-checkout or whatever, and you have to have that whistle that calls you over every time it fucks up, because it does. I mean, technically, because you're using a computer, you work in IT too. Somewhat. We work mainly with a 2 of 3 of OSI model. Is that more specific? It is, but then you're also getting too personal and telling the stream a bit more about you, which is risky. They might have your contents of your fridge soon. So shh, don't tell them everything. They're a funny bunch. If you build an idiot-proof computer, nature will build a better one. Yeah, it will.
The hunting grounds are glorious. Don't you want to remain?
This is risky. Ooh, glyphs right now. Not good. Forget about that stuff. Free damage shield. The block cost bug and constitutes. Yeah, it's on every platform. But again, I've been over this a million times already, and the forum obviously is full of it, and people do know about it before they come here. It is getting fixed, but we have to wait for the next incremental first. Oh shit, they found other enemies. What have they found? I'm not cheesing it. Fuck that. No cheese. You can do it. Shiny titles and all. Smash it. They're going for cheese. They're not. They're not. As long as they kill the ads, it's not a problem. Where the fuck is the boss? Would be a good start, wouldn't it? There you are. Even Zion Ninjas has a string going. Quite well, actually. We've got a pretty mega fucking pug, to be fair. I think they're a group of 3 that were already an established group. They seem to be. But yeah, it's pretty good. Who's that with the host? Thank you very, very much indeed. Massively appreciate, of course, Bit and Cake in the chat. I'm going to try and pull all these ads in as and when. Piece of piss. Lads in. Yes! And that's how it's done. I heard they have a new trial run in Blackwood. Did you do that one? I've been not practicing, that's the wrong term. I've been testing stuff for the last sort of 6 to 8 weeks. So yes, of course I've seen it. But we do have a new trial, yes. It's called Rockgrove. And that was with the Blackwood chapter. So we do have a shiny new trial with multiple different hard modes. There's one for each boss, actually. There's 3 major bosses. Pretty cool stuff. Boing! Spirit, welcome to the stream. Grab you, and you, and you. Big harvester. Yeah, she can fuck off. You lot called that, I think, because I said I wanted a Daedric trial. I would love to see a full Daedric trial, but I don't want a giant fucking harvester. And what did they bring us? An Argonian trial? Ah, we're safe now. Nope, giant fucking harvester. Bastards. Hate harvesters. So shocked when I saw the health of the first boss in hard mode. It's not that much of a shock. Have you seen the fucking last boss in VKA? He's a big fucker. Mind you, so are the dragons in VSS, especially if you press the hard mode. Way over 100k. 100 mil, sorry. How are you doing today? Same as every day. Really, really busy, but fine. Is that ninjas? Jesse, welcome to the stream. Watch the big one. Watch the big one. Big wave. Do not die to the wave. Yes. Who was that? Jesse with the host. Thank you very much. Beer and cake in the chat. Much appreciated. Tarsi boss. Here we go. Casinator, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Running the new trial in an hour. I'm excited. Get excited. You're going to love it.
Something's watching us.
Did I catch up for everyone? Yeah, I did. Excellent. Packer, welcome. I think I said hi. Our group just did a regular vet, but we couldn't get past the first boss. It's going to take practice. New content. Go in there blind. Enjoy the shit out of it. Don't worry about people obsessing over details because they're watching 1,000,001 fucking YouTube tutorials on how to do something that's new. If it was a new game and you didn't have the internet, you put it in the machine and just play it. So do the same with the new trials. Go in blind, play it, find out what happens. Figure out the mechanics yourself. Fucking fun. And then if you can't do it, eventually look up guides. You're blind? Good. You have to think, the people that make the guides, myself included, you have to go in blind the first time. Because when it's on PTS, no one's seen it yet. Doing normal tonight. Start with normal, no harm in that. You don't have to do vet. It's only if you want to perfect the stuff in the achievements. If you just want to get it done, go on normal anyway. Where the fuck has Bambi gone? Oh, there you are. Good interrupt, mate. I was going to get that. Happy days. Hide, hide, hide. Tip for anyone that hasn't done this before. It's a massive tip, actually. Don't be selfish. What the fuck caught me? I just stood in a Bambi straight away. Rip achievement. If you get caught by anything, then you got to go fly in the air. That happens 3 times, you're stuffed. That was unfortunate. Bambi spawned under my feet instead of at the wall. If you go running after the wisp, you might overlap somebody. So don't. You don't get any extra bonuses for you picking it up. Just make sure as a group you get it. This one is normally one of your favourite parts. Well, the achievement where no one's supposed to go up in the air is now gone. Because I had Bambi spawn under my feet instead of off the wall, which is unusual. Whatever. It's either that or the ice spawned underneath me. I didn't see it. Whatever. See that, Stefan? Thank you very much for watching. Beer and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves the stream. Oh, nice. Get to the corner. Bambi's a butt. Yeah, Bambi can fuck off. Always keep moving because they'll spawn usually behind you. If you're near the wall, they'll get you. So always keep spinning your camera. Always keep moving. If you don't move, the ice will get you. And if you run into each other, the lightning will get your mates. So don't do that. That's pretty much it. See the wisp there? If someone else can get it, get it. If you can get it, you get it. It's fine. No bonuses for that. No negatives for that. Don't chase it around the room. If it's not on your side, it's not on your side. It is on my side. I'm getting it. We win. Oh shit. Where the fuck have you gone? Nice interrupt. I love seeing people play proper mechanics. Like really fast interrupts. Out in the corner. Bambi! Hide. Oh, I've got effects on me, I can't hide. I was lucky. Hate the flame matcher on Vet and White Gold Tower. Love that fight! Some of the coolest fights in the game are some of the earliest DLCs. Will that fire fuck off so I can stand in the middle? Thank you. Fuck off, Bambi. And you. Friends and I would have a system. We'd go in a circle. It was great fun. See that dude there? He's trying to avoid me because he's got lightning on him. You can pick it up, mate. Nope, maybe you can't. I'll get it. It's annoying when those little minions run around and get in your way, though, because they're hard to see and they actually block your character. They have a hitbox. There she is. You bitch. That was solid. Good job.
This is it. Tarsia's heart.
Excuse me. Got your fleece blanket and it's on fire. Donut, I told you they're good. Glad you're enjoying it. They're very comfy. Just rewatch your stream of last year where the unknown is Fluke the inhibitor. Ah, the newcomers? Dude, that was so good. I was not expecting that at all. Boing. There has been some random stuff happen on the stream. But that's why pugs are fun. Like this one is a very unlikely group. Humble as fuck. Yet all very, very experienced with shiny titles and shit. That's cool as fuck. So one of you that's queuing up for a tank could end up in a group like this. And as long as you tank effectively, everything's dead. I ran out of juice. He says while saying tank effectively. And then you could get other groups that are new, and all you need to do is speak to each other in order to kind of gel. Then you get other groups where everyone runs around in circles like a headless fucking chicken. You never know. Or you could have that fake tank obnoxious fucker that just runs ahead of the tank all the time and pisses everybody off and then rage quits because they died once and it's all your fault. That happens too. We've had a few of those on stream. I'm sure there's some enemies up to the side. There are. No. There's lots of hidden enemies in this one. Do as I say not to do. Exactly. Have you guys died yet? That's not how we say words, Nick. Doing well. Don't spoil it. Hard mode, apparently. It's gonna charge. Here we go. Other side. Feel my flames. Dodge. Always dodge when he says that. We got caught by the fire. Hopefully they can heal through that. Yes, they did. Where's the next one? 3, 2, 1, dodge. Beautiful. There it is. One more. Here we go. Oh, you fucker. Dodge. Whenever he says anything about fire, you got to dodge roll. Phase 1 complete. Where the fuck is Juffy? Charging. Fuck, their damage is high. I didn't even stamp. No lightning. Ah, fuck me. Of course it's the other side of the room. Yes, Mistform is fucking amazing for this. There's one down. Ah, woo! Shit. Get out of the fire. Get out of the lightning. How dare you use that petty trick. Dodge. Another one. Nice! They split up. That was sneaky. Three, two, one, dodge. Do, 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 do. Come on, Juffy. Where's he gone? Do, do, do. Every second on the island. Yeah, I know. I can see it. I walked straight through the fucking fire then. That was risky. Lucky one. Dodge. Try to interrupt the fucking strangler then. That was risky. Sports ball stuff. Dodge. It's gonna be tricky to get him because of the fucking trap. Oh, we got him. Nice. Protect your fucking team. If you see someone getting stuck by a strangler, help them. Get behind this, Juffy. Caught that. Round the back. Round the back. Dodge. Feel my flames, he says. That's what you're looking for. As soon as he does it, dodge roll. Would you recommend a vamp for any roll? I'm a vampire now. I recommend one for everything just because of the sneak passive in case you want it. But it's entirely up to you. It depends on your build overall. Oh my god, not quite. We've got to do one more phase. Wounded. Go round, go round. Three, two, one, dodge. Hey! Fuck off! There's one. Shit, I don't want to stay in there. Dodge. Doggy. 3, 2, 1, dodge. One more. Oh, you got him. Did we miss it? Nope, there he is. Willifs. Yes! Get in. Fucking hard moded on fucking pugs. No death hard mode. Don't think we speedrun it though. First time I did this was scared, couldn't hear anything. It's fucking terrifying. We were a few minutes off that, but that was kind of trifecta, but not quite. Correction. You have to kill every ad in here for personality achievements. Journal. Achievements. We did! Defeat all enemies. And do the hard mode without dying. In 8 minutes. No death. Hard mode. Speedrun. Mark the sacrifices. In a pug. Fuck yeah.
I don't know if I can do that.
You picked up that loot. Are you streaming? Yes! Trifecta. Trifecta. Pug.
All right. The next time you'll
Mega.
help me with something. Problem, Sarah?
Oh, they've already left one of them. See you on YouTube? You will. Thank you for group. Boing. That was cool as fuck. Takes all encounters, but usually people skip a few ad pulls. They do, but it doesn't count if you do that. Because there's some content that altered that over time. So the last, I want to say last 6 DLCs for dungeons. Maybe less actually. Maybe last 4. 1 in a million. Definitely. Social, group, leave group. Leave instance. I might not have looted the last boss actually. I know I did. I'm pressing the button. How fucking cool is that? Read that. It says all encounters. Yes, because you have to do all the ad pulls. Also the same for the speed run. That's where most people mess up because they try and run past all the ads and do it faster. You used to be able to do that with some of the older content. The new stuff you can't. God reflex spotted you. Busted. I was not expecting that to happen on a pug. So you know earlier when we were talking about how bad pugs can be and how good they can be, that was a very rare occasion. Every dungeon after Dragon Bones requires you to kill everything in a speedrun, no death. Correct. Jeff, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Blackwood. Yes, indeed. You liking it so far? It's cool as shit, dude. We've got a couple bugs, yes, we know, but they're getting fixed anyway. We just have to wait for that. But in general, it's cool as fuck. New trial's good. Companions are awesome. Proc sets are fucking amazeballs. About time. Mega, mega. Let's go delete our loot. Good timing. I've got to go soon as well. Run, run, run. That could have been 3 hours worth of the first boss, but it wasn't. Loving it, mate? Yeah, it's fucking good. It's just one of those things where you sit there. I don't, because it's my job and I'm used to it. I have to prepare myself and be ready to adapt. But you get people sitting there like, oh no, the new stuff's coming, but I really hope it doesn't suck. I really hope there isn't anything really bad. I really hope. And then when it lands, you're like, ah, yeah. Does anyone know if they fixed Sanctimophilia? You need to be less vague. If you're talking about the troll boss, it's not bugged. People are just not ready for it. New chapter's very good. Yeah, indeed. Here's the thing that people miss out on, right? And this is why people have been struggling with that. First of all, they don't stack close enough, so he jumps around the room. Secondly, watch the video, it's there. And thirdly, you need more mitigation and heals and all that kind of shit. Here's the thing. It's a counter boss. It's got very low health, so you can nuke it really quickly, but it hits really fucking hard. This. All your resistances used to be in the red tree, while all your damage used to be in the blue trees. Now, your damage and your resist are in the blue trees, so you go 50-50, or 75-25, whatever, or nothing and max. So, that's the problem. If you go full glass cannon and you don't go with these resists, it's the equivalent of when you had red champion points in resistance tree in the past, having none. Or very low amounts. So people don't prepare for that fight enough. So it's either in your skills, your gear, or your setup as far as your group is concerned as to how your survival is. But if it's still struggling, then you need to make sure you push into some of those. They didn't give us those bonuses just for tanks. They gave us those bonuses in case you can't survive in certain mechanics. And people aren't doing it. They're still trying to glass cannon do it. I know exactly what you're referring to. Nope, a lot of it is alleviated by you just buffing your resists. Tried out your Immortal DK build. Man, I'm not disappointed. It blew my mind with the survivability on it, and I made a few changes to the build as well. Nice! You just saw me use it in a fucking trifecta. Should I have points in inspiration after my crafting is leveled up? Not really. I mean, you can, but no. I know it's a broad question. What sets would you recommend for high elf mag sorks? That's really broad. In fact, that's far beyond that, because you've just picked a class and a race. Combination-wise, as far as gear is concerned, millions. However, I do have a high elf sorcerer who is actually a cat at the moment. So argue that one if you want. Sork has been put in the chat there. There's a build for you. 100 bits. Thank you very much. Tributor, you're a legend. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks for the build. You are most welcome. I do actually have to go now, but I did we get that pledge? Was it a pledge?
Let's ride.
Didn't even check. It was a pledge. Double keys. Kitty Sork. It is a cat, but my main server one is still a high elf. Or at least the PC one is. It's current fashion a secret. No. This is just a custom one. This has got nothing to do with the build. Right, we've done this earlier. Try and pronounce the letter A. And then sneeze. And then halfway through the sneeze, try and put a Z in there somewhere. And that's the crafting motif for the armor. James Bond. I cannot keep up with the bits that you've put in so far. Where the fuck is the thing? Thank you very, very much. 167,300. Fuck, dude. You're 33k away from the 200k one. That is insane. You had it before? Nice. Inspiration of Blue Tree is only for leveling up, not use otherwise. Yeah, but you'll have it anyway. So there is enough champion points to just keep it. So it is pointless kind of keeping your XP bonus if you don't need it, but I mean, you're still going to just use them for something. J Hunt, thank you very much for the bits. Much appreciated. Mine is a high elf. I want to make a dark elf though. Make a dark elf then. The hype train has started. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to stay until the hype train is finished. Then I have to go. I'm also going to open all these things. We could do a good dolmen while we're waiting, because I'm pretty sure we have some. Journal, quest, March of... Nope, that's Reaper's March guild stuff. I was Undaunted. I thought I picked up another Fighters Guild one. Obviously not. Okay, fuck it. Rescue the Bantam Guar. We'll edge towards doing this. Who is that? Cries, you're a legend. Thank you very much indeed. Beer and cake in the chat, people. Don't forget, if you do end up buying a minimum of 1,000 bits, you will unlock the Ninja Star badge and emote. That's the only way to get them. Why can I not see where the fuck I'm going? Looking for a delve with a quest on it. Xynode, you're being dumb. Journal quests. There we go. Over there. Beautiful. Xbox Ninjas rule. It was Argonian. Nice. Midget Mayhem is next. Sweet. Did you look at the website? I'm gonna, but I need to get my race unlocked first. Fair. You say ninjas? Run. At 3,600, do you fill all the nodes or do you still need more? You can fill every single passive that is available way before then. About 1.6, 1.7. But... No, actually, way before that. But you're going to want 4 slottables anyway, so you have to go a bit further. It's about 1.6 to 1,800, depending on what you have, because some of them cost more than others, depending on which you choose. But basically, once you've hit sort of mid, you are done, but then you can buy more, yes. You will not be able to buy every single one of them, because eventually there'll be more and more, and there's already extra ones added with the new chapter. But the idea is choice at the end of the day. At the moment, you can buy pretty much everything, but not 100%. But some of the ones you're going to not take are the ones that won't apply to you ever anyway, depending on your setup. Want to go out and grab me a stout? Do it! How much longer are you going to be on? Like 5-10 minutes. Probably not even that. We're just going to finish off the hype train. In fact, 2 minutes. So let's kill this world boss with Mirri. Roll if you can, she said. Lady Pandemonium, 1,000 bits. Thank you very, very much indeed. Lady Pandemonium recently had a build video done for her as well. So did Turbinado, and there's a couple more I've got to do this month, or as and when. People have brought personal build videos. You know what that means? That means you give me a brief as you can, and I design a build based on that, and make a whole video just for you that no one else can see but you. Whoa. That's fucking expensive, though, because it takes a long time. But yep, Lady Pandemonium's had hers. Turbinado's had his as well. Ben had one before. I think he still watches occasionally. He's been playing Destiny quite a bit. Oh shit. And also Ravicus Maximus, he had one. Kevzer, it just went live. See you later. See that, Chaos. Thank you very much for watching. Beer and cake in the chat. Also, thank you for telling me that you're leaving me for somebody else. I dare you. Tell Kev I said hi. Do you think in the future you'll be able to add skin styles, personalities to your companions? I would hope so, but they did say that the companions are supposed to look how they want to look to some extent, so that's why you can't put helmets on them either. Now, I am a tank, granted, so my damage will be somewhat low, but, I mean, Mirri's not doing anything. Why are you not doing anything? Come over here. She should be hitting him. Is she stuck? Excuse me. Ah, there we are. She got stuck. I think she's still hitting him, but her animations had fucked. There we go. Now she's hitting him. Do some moves. Yeah, the damage is going up. You see the 3-3? That's her fire and light attacks and shit. But she's not got any visuals. We'll report that as a bug. That's why his health is down and this one isn't, because I'm focusing on one and not the other. As our ninjas. Terminator, I was just talking about you. You had your own individual build video. She's on a break? Yeah, she is. You can see the white numbers above his head. The 3s and the 6s, that's her skills. Sleep dagger from Direfrost. If I go near her, her animations kick in. Somehow. It doesn't usually happen. I think the hill's confusing her. Whatever, she's busted. She's still hitting it, so whatever. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, world bosses, yeah, I'm a tank, and it's going to take me a little while, but it's better than nothing. Yep, but I've helped you farm on PC. Mike is home now, nice. What you did for me is amazing, thank you very much. I won't give any spoilers, obviously, because that's your business, not anybody else's, but glad you're enjoying it. Ah, now she's doing stuff. Oh, no. She's still hitting with no animations. Mirri, we appreciate your support, but it would be cool if you looked like you were hitting stuff. I've been playing Turbo's Nature, and it's amazing as well. Nice. Hype train is over. That means I have to leave now. We'll kill the boss first. I need her to come over here so we can fix her. Can we fix her? Fuck off! I'm trying to fix Mirri. Got the mouse from Ice Staff. Can't get the dagger from Direfrost. Hates me. Dear oh dear. See all the damage pop up all at once? It's delayed. She's got animations again. Yay. Once she gets some more gear on her, she'll hit a bit harder. Not massively, but a bit harder. She's got one piece of green gear. That's it. The rest is all basic as fuck. If she had a full, I don't know, full purple, loads of pen and weapon damage or flat damage, those 3s would be 4s and 5s. Not a game changer, but it's better than nothing. So upset with the Blackwood on PS4 wasn't just it. You would expect the game to fix the bugs and not have more bugs than before. Well, bugs happen, dude. It's a game. Games will always have bugs, especially ones that can be updated. But they have already stated that they're going to be fixing them with the next incremental patch. I can't fix that, unfortunately. I appreciate people get pissed off with it. As a creator, you believe me, I get pissed off as well. There's nothing I can do about it. But we do know that we're getting a fix. Nothing worse than being the person that's literally fucking flagship promoting the crap out of PlayStation, and then there's a bug. Being in the chair is not comfy when it happens, but they are going to fix it, so don't worry. We'll just have to adapt to it with a few heavy attacks until they fix some things. PC's having the issue as well. But I think on the forums they put a date for PC. Console we'll have to see. Depends on certification. Anyway, I'm done. That was fucking mega. We killed a world boss with a companion. And we got a trifecta in March of Sacrifices on a pug. Cedric Beast. Arguing with the rules and the mod is not going to help. They remove it because constant negativity about bugs and stuff while the stream is trying to focus is not helpful. We've been over it a lot. Appreciate it's frustrating, but we're done with that bit for now. Just hopefully it gets fixed soon. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hugely appreciate your support. If you are not subscribing to YouTube or following on Twitch, please hit those buttons. They are free. Furthermore, if you want to help support outside the channel, there are some links in the info section for Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, and a website, ZynodeGaming.com. We are, of course, going to do a host now Off Balance is live on the channel, and other builds are coming, but I can't give you spoilers yet. You have to wait and see until the beginning of next week. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.